producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.
Yo. We are back. Once
We are
again.
We are
Ballers
back.
Central. Today, NFL episode. We're here to recap a quick and crazy Week 10. A lot happened. Some wins, some losses, some missed calls. I mean, most refs make missed calls, but a lot of crazy missed calls.
A lot.
And we're here to recap it all. Just a reminder, Ballers Central, your unique sports takes with some humor on the side. Myself and your boy John live here tonight. Also,
We laughing at this episode. This seems like a sad episode, Phil.
Oof.
This doesn't seem like a fun episode. It might be a fun episode. Let's laugh.
It might be for some of us.
Some of us. not others.
But yeah, if you're watching live, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. Tuesdays and Thursdays. NFL usually one day, NBA usually the other. Also, if you're listening via audio, feel free to give us some feedback. I don't know what the system for feedbacks is for all the audio stations, but feel free to give us feedback, whatever it is. And we're also watching, not by force, just because we want to, the Knicks and Sixers play basketball. So, yeah. So if you see us, averting our eyes, it's NBA Cup basketball right now. Knicks are up 7 against the Sixers, and the Sixers are at home, and Joel Embiid just came back. So
That's what I love to see, Phil. That's what I love to see. Although, how is Jared McKinnon doing? Are they putting him in? They giving him some minutes? I'm just last night or a couple nights ago, he went off. He went off
for
27 or something, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, McCain right now has 5 points, 1-3, so not bad. So
let the rookie cook. Why not? I mean, if
Max is
out,
gonna
be hurt. If Max is gonna be hurt, if all these other people gonna be hurt, why not? Why don't we let the rookie cook? You know what I mean? I'm not saying go cook a lot of people. I'm not saying you cook my Knicks, but let him try. Let him try. Who was he playing? Who did he have 20 against?
It was the Hornets.
It was the Hornets, but it was LaMelo Ball. That was a good matchup. Like, that was a sneaky good matchup. Like, I was watching that game back, and I was like, okay, all right, because LaMelo is somebody, in a way, we've been waiting for stuff. Like, we see stuff come out LaMelo's way, but there have been some obstacles injuries that I don't think he can really injuries. You know what I mean? He can't really account for. So it was fun seeing him go back and forth with Jared McKinnon, and that was a good game. You know what I mean?
Right.
For a bad game, that was a good game. You know what I mean? That's what we can hope for.
Right. And hey, that's a little bit of a slice of pie for the NBA pod we have coming up this Thursday. And hey, we're here to recap a quick and fun NFL Week 10. But before I do that, John. For me, sort of.
For you, it was.
Me, John, and Elijah, and other people are in a fantasy football league. We've been in this league for ever since 2015, 2016, John?
Yeah.
I believe.
I'd say realistically 2016, 2017. I've been in it. I think I was a year late, but I think you might have started in 15 or something. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but I believe one of those 2 years. So we've been in it for a while. Here is our weekly recap of who won and who lost. for our fantasy football league. Elijah, whether he wants to admit it or not, he beat our newcomer Ronald 165 to 108. Oof.
Congratulations.
Yep, one loss on the season. Congrats to him, even though he won't say it.
Blew him out too. I mean, hey, we gotta talk him up a little bit just because he won't talk himself up.
True. Next up, your matchup versus Akeem, 166 to 109. Oof, smoked him.
That's right. Had to put Akeem down. Sorry about it. I mean, I would like to say his playoff hopes are dead, but 7th, 8th seed is really wide open. You know what I mean? So I don't know who plays Akeem, but he is somebody who I got lucky against. I don't want to be like this was a lucky matchup, but I'm saying like
by 57.
I had some favorable people. Like Lamar Jackson went off for 43 on Thursday Night Football. After
that, it goes off
like,
against the Bengals. You know this.
I know, but I know, but like what I'm saying is like after that game, Akeem had like a 20% chance of winning. Like I don't mean to be like that.
Yeah.
But like,
also, the Eagles defense just scored 20 points for you. So
hey, dude, I called that 2 weeks out. Dude, I knew Pittsburgh was going to be on a bye last week or whatever, so I picked up the Eagles defense, and then this week they come off and they have a great game too. It's just.
Yeah, but against Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Cooper Rush. I mean, Cooper Rush is not him, and I think they should go with Trey Lance personally. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll get into that more when we get into it.
Gotcha.
My favorite person who produced in this matchup, though. I mean, yeah, it was Lamar Jackson, but it was also George Pickens.
20.
I feel like we have to ask ourselves: is George Pickens becoming a number 1 wide receiver?
I mean, hey,
now that he is a quarterback, that can throw to him. Like I don't mean to be like that, but like.
It's possible. I think he's still going to have his hots and colds.
Sure. No doubt.
He double digits the last 3 weeks, 27, 11, and 20. So that's a good streak he's got going on there.
Also, Phil, I don't mean to have a grape to write with you, but you dropped Jake Elliott, dog. What's up with that? I don't mean to say I swooped in and got him, but I did. No offense.
26th overall kicker. I dropped him for.
He's having a bad year. He's having a bad year. Well, McLaughlin's on a bye, but you're gonna have to drop him this week. Are you not?
I'll probably just save him and drop somebody else.
Okay, all right, valid. I just feel like you have other valuable players. So I mean, whoever you drop, maybe I got
some options.
Okay, cool. I like to see that.
So what else? Javi beat Zach 143 to 118. Clifton beat RJ, which I think me and RJ have the same record now. Yep. So John, I'm 1 game behind you in the standings.
Hold on. We got to go back to Javi and Zach's matchup. Yep. This was a good matchup, but I just want to point out Javi's on like a 7-game winning streak, and I'm about to play him this week. So I'm just saying. Luckily,
buddy.
Tracy's gonna be on a bye, so that'll be all right. But I still got to face Taylor. I got to face Ricky Pearsall. I got to face Kate Otten. I mean, no, I think Tampa Bay's on a bye too, so that might be
they're
good.
playing.
Oh, damn. Okay, but
no, we can
I don't have
them. No, you're right. No, they're on a bye. You're right.
Okay, cool. Chuba Hubbard's definitely on a bye because I have Jonathan Brooks, so I don't have to face that 29 points. And then, but Minnesota is, I feel like it's going to eat whatever offense they play. And then Cameron Dicker I should have also picked up him, like low-key. Like it was between him or Jake Elliott, and Jake Elliott is, as a Giants fan, I know he's deadly. You know what I mean? Like I know, Phil, the reason why Jake Elliott is number 26 or whatever is because of their head coach. I just want to put that out there. He's a horrible head coach.
I drafted him,
he should be fired. He should be fired. Fired. I don't mean to be like that.
He should have been fired like 5 games ago. So
hey, as a Jets fan, I really can't speak on firing a head coach. I think it really messes up your season personally. But Nick Sirianni messes with Jake Elliott's head low-key. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but.
Let's see. Like I said, Clifton beat RJ. No, me and RJ have the same record. One game behind John. And
that's crazy. How do you feel about that? Do you think RJ has a really good team, or do you feel like he's been getting lucky? Like,
Jaden Daniels
is that guy. Yeah,
he's been regressing a little bit though.
I got that, but he's also been playing really, really good teams. Like
true, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said to everybody that this game would be the off game for the Commanders, and it sort of was. Jaden Daniels only had 10 points.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it all depends on. I believe RJ team solely relies on Jaden Daniels because everyone else on his team doesn't scare you. J.K. Dobbins had an all-right game.
Garrett Wilson and Judon Smith, but they don't use Smith enough, and Garrett Wilson is a Jet. So
not
not scared at all by him at all.
His highest scorer was Terry McLaurin with 21, and then his next scorer was the Rams kicker with 18. I'm not worried. But they can always go off anytime, so we'll see.
Yo, his kicker is low key. Oh no, it's never mind. I thought it was good. Never
Party
mind,
Party.
It wasn't the same guy.
The guy from the Lions.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
guy from Lions is like really damn good. That's what I thought.
We'll talk about that sooner too. Next up, Shane beat Kevin 135 to 102 in my matchup. Oof. This came down to Monday night. I was up.
Let's talk about it.
It was like 100 to 80 something.
97. It was 100 to 97.
It finished off. It finished off 100 to 97, but before Monday Night Football, it was like 100 to like 86 or so. So if
it might have been 78, it might have been 78.
Yeah.
Or
so if Tyreek Hill would have scored like 14 or 15, I would have lost. But yeah, 3 receptions for 16 yards and a touchdown. He had 11, and I won by like 2.3. So very, very scary matchup for me. But we got the dub regardless. Josh Allen 21, James Cook 15, Cortland Sutton 19, Sam Laporta 15. And for him, James Conner went off 22 points. Marvin Harrison was the second highest, and everyone else he had Jake Bates, the Detroit kicker.
He had Kyler Murray. He had Kyler Murray. I don't.
Thank God for putting in Kyler. No, he had Sam Darnold starting though.
I know that, but what I'm saying
is, thank you for not putting in Kyler Murray.
But like, all right, so like,
he would have won if he would have started Kyler Murray.
That's partially why I traded who I traded to Josh today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I felt like you could have made that trade without the Eagles defense. I don't know why.
I gave him the Eagles defense, yeah.
Just because if you look at Worthy and Zamir White, they're pretty much ranked both like 60-ish. So like it could have been
sure. I felt bad about the Travis Kelce trade, so I let it go a little bit. I felt bad about it.
John is the only fantasy owner that feel bad and try to help out other owners in a trade.
No.
You just said you did.
No. I don't feel bad about helping other people. I think we should help other people in trades. I'm just saying that Travis Kelce was having a bad season. Did I think he was going to turn that around as a fantasy owner? Yes, I did. That's why I was trying to trade for him. You know what I mean? But like for Sam Darnold to let him down after this week, like that was the bright spot of that trade. You know what I mean? Hunter Henry is going to be a solid tight end, and he shouldn't be ashamed of Hunter Henry. But at the same time, it's like I feel like Eagles defense and a wide receiver that hasn't showed up at all this year is good enough. I mean, and by the way, I'm going to drop Zamir White for somebody. I don't know. So get on your thing. Get on your thing right now. I had to drop somebody for somebody. I just didn't want to let up the Eagles defense to anybody. So I gave him to Josh. Because I want to see him fight at the end of the pole. You know what I'm saying? The bottom of the pole. Because I want to see him come up. I want to take the play low key. Don't you?
Yeah, sort of.
Like, wouldn't it be cool if Josh made 8th seed? And then lost to Elijah? No offense. I don't mean to be like that, but you're not beating Elijah. I don't mean to be like that. Not in the Rocky moment of Rocky are you beating Elijah. I don't mean to be like that. Elijah, our friend, is like 8-1. So,
yep.
He's pretty. No one's beating him in the first round. That's just what you're trying to do is just not play him in the first round. But all right, let's move on. You want to move on past fantasy?
Yep. So hey, we got a crazy week 10 to recap, and we're gonna start off with Thursday Night Football. One hell of a game.
Before we start that, I gotta ask one more fantasy question. Sorry about it.
Yep.
You play Elijah this week. This is a big momentum week for you. How are you feeling going into it?
I mean,
do you feel like you could take home a W against them?
That was definitely goaltending.
Hey, Elijah, if you're listening to this, let us know.
Unfazed, unbothered. It's just another week in the schedule. It's just another game.
Just another game.
Yeah, just another game.
What a lie that is.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, it's. I mean, theoretically, Elijah's my next opponent.
Sure.
The jailer.
You're gonna do the Alabama thing? Yeah, technically, we are.
Technically, yeah. I mean, Elijah is my
Vanderbilt. Oh my
god.
But
yeah, I mean, it's just another week. I feel good enough, even if I lose, that I'll make the playoffs regardless. Since I feel confident in my team. Yeah.
Do you feel like you could knock him off though? You feel like you could knock him off the pedestal for a week or something? All right, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
I mean,
cool.
Either way, he'll still be in first place. I think he's the only team with one win. One loss. I don't think anyone has 2 losses. So regardless, he'll be the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be a nice, preview of things to come. Maybe down the road.
Never know.
Yeah. And plus, even if I do lose, I know that if we do match up in the playoffs, I'll give him a little scare. It'll be like a little Chiefs and Bills rivalry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm not worried. I'm looking forward to it.
And you did that so well because we're gonna be switching into the next segment of reviewing games and then getting to our games, and the Chiefs and Bills are playing this week. So that's a beautiful segue. That's a beautiful segue. Thank you, Phil.
So Week 10 recap. We're gonna start off with Thursday Night Football. The Ravens and Bengals put on a banger last time, and they delivered once again. It went down to the very last possession.
It should have went to overtime.
I believe last time. It should have went to overtime. But here's the scene. Jamar Chase scores the touchdown. They're down by 1. They decided to go for 2 instead of saying, let's kick the field goal, extra point, and go into overtime. So 3 missed holding calls on the same play. Burrow throws to Gesicki, no good. Ravens recovered an onside kick, and they kneel the ball. So what are reactions from that?
Lamar Jackson should win MVP again this year. Like, I should repeat. It should be a guaranteed at this point. I don't mean to be like that, but if I beat Elijah, it'd be a guaranteed. But I didn't beat Elijah, so that's sad. No, I don't know. I think after this week, can the Bengals even make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check. They are.
I'm just wondering. Sorry, I don't mean to be like insulting or anything, but like
they are 1 game behind the wild card. The Broncos are 5-5. They're 4-6.
Wow, good for them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say the Bengals are dead after this one, but Lamar Jackson looked good, and he got out of another close matchup. So as long as they don't play him in the playoffs, I mean, I think you're good for the rest of the year. But I mean, what are your thoughts after this one, Phil? And it was exciting. Should they have kicked the field goal? My bad.
It was just like the Bucs versus Chiefs game the week before.
Mm-hmm.
We saw what happened if you kick the extra point, and then we saw the Chiefs win the coin toss with a heavy ass coin and just march down the field. And I think it would have been the same scenario if you were
you get that chance. You get that 50-50 chance. And like you said, you're right. Like the Chiefs did win the toss, but they didn't call for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because honestly,
Baker Mayfield, tails never failed. That is a dumb line. That's like, I don't mean to be like that, but like,
I mean, honestly, for that scenario for the Bengals, I think that was the better choice for them because you can control you going for 2 and converting or not, but you can't convert you can't control a coin that's 50-50.
I rather lose by the coin and have them score than low key like hand myself the L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and plus
like they handed themselves their own L.
Yeah. Like, and plus the refs missing 3 separate defensive holding calls on like that last play to Gesicki was crazy as well.
It was crazy, but there was a lot of missed calls in that game. I don't mean to be like that. Like we can go back to the second quarter. Yeah, but I mean that's what I mean. Like it just I don't know. I think they should have tried for overtime because you never know. Maybe you get the ball first. You know what I mean? And maybe you score. Like Jamar Chase really did everything in that game. You know what I mean? Like if there's one person we can tip our hat to and honestly say he's worth every single penny, it's him. You know what I mean? So he's proven every single day that they don't sign him that he's worth 10 times what he's worth.
Also, do you believe that the Bengals players, Jamar, Burrow, and I think Hendrickson, their defensive linemen, they're, on the top of the list of a lot of categories, and the Bengals are 4-6. Do you think it's Zach Taylor that we need to start questioning? Because Jamar Chase and Burrow are leading a lot of passing and receiving categories in the league, and Trey Hendrickson is like top 5 or in tackles or sacks.
Yeah, so. I know. I like Trey Henderson. I think he's really good. I think he's a really underrated lineman, personally.
Do we have some talks about Mr. Taylor?
I don't know. You could. I mean, Bengals are not a great organization in their own right. You know what I mean? They're run badly. So you could fire him, but I also think that is he an offensive coach or a defensive coach?
I believe I saw offensively because
so
the Ravens tree. I mean, not the Ravens tree, the Rams tree.
I don't know if I'd want to mess that up personally. If I'm Joe Burrow, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Joe Burrow might be okay with this. You know what I mean? Like they're losing close games. You know what I mean? They're still technically in it. They're going to be a wild card team because they still got they're winning less games than the Steelers, so they're going to be a bottom tier wild card team. And like,
also they haven't been that same team that we saw from the Super Bowl ever since.
Sure. They need way more pieces too. They lost a lot of pieces.
That's very true as well.
Like, I mean, where is T. Higgins? No offense, I don't mean to be like that. Is T.
Injured,
Higgins,
I believe.
Is he playing at all this year?
Injured.
Like,
he's like,
okay, well,
he's like, you're not paying me. I'm faking an injuries and sitting out.
Okay, well, he's on Elijah's fantasy football team, and it's kind of, I don't want to say funny, but it's like he's a good player. Like, he's a really good player, and he should be putting up way more points. So, in a way, it's like, all right, but at the same time, like, what is he doing for this team?
Right.
Like,
Next up, it must be given at this point. If you fire a head coach, you get a little boost for the next game, and that's what happened with the Saints as they upsetted the Falcons 20. Well, unless you're the Jets, but
unless you're the Jets, but I mean,
20-17, they upset the Falcons. They were missing Chris Olave. They're missing a ton of pieces, but still managed to beat the Falcons.
they have They have Scantling. Can you believe he caught that many passes?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Thank you.
Two
Thank
TDs.
you. Thank you.
MVS.
2 TDs.
Yep.
MVS. Exactly.
Over 100 yards. Crazy. He went crazy.
He hasn't done that in like 3 years. No offense. I don't mean to be like that. But like,
that's true. I mean, he played last year with the Chiefs, I believe. Or the year before.
Yeah. Or the year before with the Chiefs. And then the year before that, it was with Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, I don't even know who he played with last year. He's a good player. He just has problems catching the ball. You know what I mean? True. And he did not Sunday. Do you think he could be the piece that takes over in this Saints offense? No, that one really like explosive piece that they kind of need. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't think so, because I think he's up there in age, and plus, I think this was more of a surprise element, because we haven't seen this man play since last year. They didn't know how he would do now, so it's kind of like a shock thing. But
you could double him.
Once teams actually no Chris Olave, a lot of players on the Saints teams injured, so I think the team next will be more prepared. But I'm still feeling good about the Falcons' chances of winning this division, just because the Bucks they lost Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Well, Mike Evans will come back soon, but losing Chris Godwin is huge. The Panthers are the Panthers. Come on, let's go, OG.
I really like the Tampa Bay schedule compared to Atlanta's schedule. Like, I think Atlanta plays harder teams towards the end of the stretch than Tampa Bay does.
Yeah.
So I'm not counting the Bucks out yet. That's all I'm trying to say.
Are the Bucks the biggest competition for the Falcons right now in that division?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that. Yeah.
I agree.
Because Carolina's nobody. No offense. I mean, congrats to beating the Giants, but I mean, it's the Giants, so I mean, congrats on that. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't consider the Saints in it anymore. You know what I mean? After their 2 blundering losses and firing their head coach. I mean, unless they have like a huge resurgence, but
yeah, they got the. Yeah, I agree.
All right, what do we got next?
Next up, we have the Black Magic game. Kansas City. The Denver Broncos stormed down the field and is ready to win the game off a field goal. I think the Chiefs were winning 16-14. The Broncos make this field goal. They win by 1. But what happens?
They blocked it.
They block it.
I block it.
How many times are we going to see the Chiefs escape games like this? This is how good the Chiefs are. They only put 16 points and still won the game. How crazy has the Chiefs wins been this year?
I have 2 cousins that are Chiefs fans. I told them I'm rooting for you the whole way until the playoffs, and then I hope you choke. I hope you choke harder than someone needing a Heimlich, because I'm not helping.
Embiid in the playoffs. There we go.
I hope it's Embiid in the playoffs. But at the same time, that's really sad. You know what I mean? Don't bring that up. That's like, I
mean, it's true.
It's the injuries, bro. It's the injury. Come on, he's 7 foot something. Like, of course, he gets injured.
Even when he's somewhat healthy, his numbers drastically, go down in the playoffs. It's a stat.
I get it, but imagine saving him, he plays 40 minutes until he gets to the playoffs. Like, imagine taking time. Like, I want to see what he's like healthy this year in the playoffs before I continue to talk smack. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
I'm just saying. I like Joel Embiid. I'm sorry, I'm a hater, but I like him.
Back to the Chiefs' black magic at work.
I don't know. It's annoying. It's like I'll root for you the whole way. But at the same time, once you hit AFC Championship, choke. I hope. Somebody has to come take them out, because it's literally.
It might be sooner rather than later, because we have a game to talk about in our pick'ems this upcoming.
We do, yeah.
10 minutes or so. So hey, stay tuned. Yeah, the Chiefs, I think they have a good chance of going undefeated. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but Mahomes has not been playing up to par, but the defense has been their savior so far. So shout out to the defense.
No, I'm going to hold you to it. Do you think the Saints go undefeated? Straight up.
The Saints?
Yeah. No, not the Saints. Sorry, the Chiefs. My bad.
No.
Sorry about it. Okay.
I
Had to hold the two. Okay, cool. Do you think if they beat the Bills, they go undefeated?
Let's check their schedule real quick.
Okay, I'm just putting that out there. I don't mean to be like that. I'm just saying.
Let's see. Chiefs. So
they're probably going to lose 2 or 3 games realistically.
Oh wow. So after the Bills this week, it's the Panthers win,
Nice.
Raiders win, Chargers. They might give them a scare. The Browns win, Texans and Steelers. I think the only
they could definitely give them
games.
Scares.
Texans and Steelers will probably be the only people that can challenge them, and the Broncos.
Maybe the Chargers because they're a division, and maybe the Broncos
true.
at the end of the year because they just had to.
Yeah, so
it's bro. It's crazy how they're so undefeated though. It's like I get it.
But we know what happened to the last time someone went undefeated. Try to win the Super Bowl.
And but Pacheco's coming back. You know what I mean? Like Isaiah Pacheco is coming back. Like Kareem Hunt is like. Imagine that. Imagine when Kareem Hunt doesn't have to get the ball every single down and can like stretch it out. Like him, it could be like a Najee Harris, like Warren kind of thing we're seeing in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Where you take 2 dynamic running backs and really use them to their strengths. And I mean, I don't know. That's the one thing this Chiefs team doesn't need is time because like the more time you give them, the harder it's going to be. All right, let's go to New England at Chicago.
Wait, before that.
Oh, the other one. You already Pittsburgh or Washington.
Yep.
My bad.
So, this was a classic trap game for the Commanders. They were rolling, I believe, 7-2 at the time. And so were the Steelers. Their defense and Russell Wilson at the quarterback, thanks to that head coach. Thanks to that quarterback change for Mr. Mike Tomlin. This went down to the wire. And John, you saw who scored that go-ahead touchdown for the Steelers?
I did.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Over so apparently someone that every Washington fan hates at cornerback. I think is St. Juice or something like that. But yeah, the Steelers pulled off, the upset against Washington. Hey, I think both these teams down the road will be very scary come playoff time because I think they're both in good position to make the playoffs. The Commanders are fighting for first place in the division versus the Eagles, and I think the Steelers are what are they right now? They are first place in the division, 7-2, and the Ravens are 7-3. So it looks like it's
and they play this weekend.
Yep, and they're almost like you can pretty much basically almost lock them in for the playoffs. So yeah, John's theory of going to the playoffs, at least one of them hit.
One of them at least hit.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean
Pittsburgh and Jets. So
realistically, that's why I think Mike Tomlin should win Coach of the Year because he had to make a quarterback decision midway point after Justin Fields was winning. You know what I mean? So it just what Pittsburgh is doing with their season it's freaking tremendous. I mean, I wish other people got on board with plans like this. But I mean, hey, I'm happy for their defense. I'm happy for their fans. Congrats to Pittsburgh. Let's move along.
Okay, next up. Patriots versus Tim Hardaway Jr. just fell on his head. Yikes. Bears host the Patriots. Now this game, I thought Bears have a top 5, top 6 defense in the league. It might be giving Patriots some trouble since they want to tank and get a good draft pick in the lottery.
This is
work. The Bears go another 4 quarters without scoring a touchdown, and the Patriots win 19-3. So, yeah, I'm not happy that we won because I want to think, but hey, I'll take a win. It's fine. It just shows the progress of the team and Drake May, etc. So I'm not happy that we won, but I'm happy of we're capable of winning games, especially against a good defense like the Bears. So yeah.
Well, I don't want to say I told you so, but Chicago's worse than New York. Hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Chicago's worse than New York. They need to get their offensive line together. That's the number one thing they need to work on this offseason. I don't mean to be like that, but it's bad. The fact that New England can Phil, do you see your defense? Your defense looked good. Your defense looked damn good.
Christian Gonzalez locked up he locked up everyone on the Bears, actually.
Everybody.
Oh, Josh Hart. Bang. Buzzer.
Nice.
Did he make that? Did I count? Oh, he counted. Okay, we're good. 2-pointer. Knicks lead at the half, 54-50.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, Christian Gonzalez, I don't think he allowed like one catch each to everyone he guarded and not a lot of yards. So, hey, he's proven to be that lockdown guy. So,
I mean, I'm happy for you. I think Drake May is also that that spark plug in that offense. Although I don't mean to laugh at him, but did you see his press conference after that win?
who?
Where he was like, "Everyone clap it up for the defense," and like one guy started clapping. I was like, "Oh, you're so new. You're so new," but it's so cute. I don't know. He's a dude. He should low key. I don't mean to be like that, but he should be higher than he is in Rookie of the Year.
Who, Drake?
So I think he's gonna win a couple more games that's gonna irritate you because you want to tank. But like low key, he should low key be higher in that voting. I don't mean to be like I like him. I like him as a player, which is very annoying because I'm a Jets fan. But like I like him. Phil, I kind of want to add the Giants game. Can we talk about the Giants game just because now they have the number 1 pick?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
because
cool.
I saw it as soon as the Giants lost. Like, damn, I hope we lose so we can keep up with them. Nope.
Well,
Shout out Tyron Tracy,
bro. Yo, you're really gonna come? All right, hold on.
He helped
Phil,
you.
Now you need to relax,
team.
bro. Now you need to relax, Phil. Now you need to relax.
Giants
Phil.
fans are applauding him because you guys
Absolutely
helped him
not.
in the Tank Bowl.
Man was crying. All right, and by the way, bro, did you see that interception by Daniel Jones? Like dude, it went right through Tracy's hands too. It was like
Tracy had a great game too.
He had a very good game, and I think he's a very good player. And I really liked what Neighbors said about him after the game, how he has to keep his head up and like he's going through something. And honestly, no one should jump on him. And I'm not trying to jump on him. I'm just saying that like this is not good. I don't know. I don't know how to feel because like right now we have the number 1 pick, right? But Phil, who's gonna make that pick? Joe Shane, the guy that I don't like. So like. Because the Giants have already said, John Mayer already said that they're keeping Joe Shane and Daboll for another year. So it's just like, yeah, bro, it's just like I don't know. Phil, I don't know if I should be excited about Cam Ward.
Who should we get? Who should we get, kids?
Oh,
He's
my
gonna
God.
ask those kids, yo.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait.
Hey, were they right? Were they right, though? They were right. He was right.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be like that.
We should get Nick Scorton from Texas A&M. We should get him. We don't need a quarterback.
God. Oh my God.
No, wait, no. Let's get Carson back from Georgia, right? Let's get him.
Oh my God. Yo, I swear. No. Ward. It'd be Ward or it'd be Shadir Sanders. Those are the two that I'm considering to be the quarterback of the New York
How
Jets.
would you feel if the Giants drafted Carson Beck?
I call them racist. I'd call them racist out the gate. I'd call them blank-faced racist because they've never had a real starting black quarterback, and that's a fact. All right, and like I swear to God,
Tyrod was temporary.
Yeah, backup. I mean, the first one to do it was Geno. Loki, and bro, that was he's still in the league. What are we talking? Oh my God, it's like I don't mean to be like that, but it's just like it's. I maybe there'll be someone like a Drake May that comes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That looks like a Josh Allen that they'll want to draft. Well, that will be. You know, like what I'm saying is like they're always just that one quarterback that comes out of nowhere, like a
Quinn Ewers,
Zach Wilson. It could be a Quentin Ewers. Who knows? I'm just saying that like Daboll. I trust in Daboll, and because I trust in Daboll, I guess I will trust in Shane, even though he did a really bad job last offseason. All right, I still think he should be fired low key because of the team that is on the field right now. Phil, the team that is on the field right now that lost in Germany, they should not have lost in Germany. All right, everybody. It's I don't know. I don't mean to be like that, but it's just this team is good. Like this defensive line is good. You know what I mean? We have a horrible secondary. You know what I mean? We with a bunch of young guys, and I don't know. It just I don't know how to feel. How do you feel? How do you feel as a Patriots fan? Are you inspired by Mayo's leadership, or are you frustrated that he keeps winning?
I mean, it's nice them seeing Mayo getting them motivated to actually want to win.
Yeah.
But I would rather see losses personally, just because for draft stock. But I'm happy to see that these guys are capable of winning games. So it's a nice preview of the future, what could come if the pieces fall right.
To be fair, you don't need to lose that much because if you get a top 8 pick, you're gonna get a wide receiver you're gonna get somebody who's a top in their position. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we either get Travis Hunter or I think we go corner.
Oh, you're not getting Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter might go like one. Yeah, I don't
yeah. So honestly, what I want personally, a wide receiver or O lineman. One of those two, I'm happy.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. Hey, the guy.
What about an offensive lineman? What about an offensive lineman?
O line.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, one of those two, wide receiver or O lineman, I'm happy with. So speaking of the Giants, how do you feel about your other New York team versus the Cardinals this week?
Well, I just want to say, as a bridge between the Giants and the Jets also played overseas this year, and I also picked that game wrong. So I can't pick an international game right, Phil. Like,
wow, it's an off year for John.
I meant one. I went 1 in like 4 or 1 in 5 or something. It was a very off year. And then they announced they're gonna have up to 8 next year. All right, and how bad that is for me coming off of this year and the next. There's a lot of improvement.
You can only go up.
I mean, that's fact.
Unless you miss everything.
Oh my God, stop!
If you go over 8 next year,
could you imagine?
You went. I think you went like undefeated last year.
Dude, I did for the last couple of years. Like, I knew what I was talking about because I went to that game. You know what I mean? And then like this year, I don't know what happened, bro.
John's not. He's not in touch with with
the international that scene anymore.
It's been a while.
I need to get on it. Oh, that's crazy. But so let's move to the Jets. They got blown out, and you want to be optimistic. You want to root for the Jets. You want to, you know what I mean? Like, I love my team. I hope they win as many games as they can for the rest of the year. But I mean, and I don't want to hop on the it's over bandwagon, but it just isn't. It's starting to not mathematically add up. You know what I mean? Like, you got one more game, and then the max you're gonna go is 500. Do you know what I'm saying? So they have one more game against the Colts, and then it's a bye, and then they have 5 or 6 straight games. And like I want to have hope for them. You know what I mean? I want to believe, but I'm going to do that in private from now on. All right. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl or at least go to the playoffs this year. It didn't happen. It was almost an illusion. I feel tricked. I feel manipulated by different people, whether it be people I listen to or people within the organization or whatever. I don't know. But it's just like, there's a lot of talk, and after this week, after getting blown out in Arizona, by the way, Arizona is an amazing team. This is nothing to take away from Arizona, but it was just like, I watched that game. They couldn't score. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, have you ever seen the Replacements, Phil?
The movie?
Yeah. What's his face? Who's that really famous actor?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Shane Falco.
Yeah, exactly. Shane Falco in the movie basically goes, I feel like I'm in quicksand. And that's what the Jet season is. It's just, they make one mistake and it turns into another mistake and turns into another mistake until they're in quicksand. And they keep running from it and they keep fighting it. And honestly, that's what's killing them. They should just, I don't know, embrace the suckage, or I don't know what to do, but this year is about to be a wrap because you're just mathematically not going to be able to get in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then to look to next year when you're looking to find a coach. By the way, not great for Jets fans because Woody Johnson might be the ambassador to England. Phil, the last time Woody Johnson was the ambassador to England, the Jets picked Adam Gage to be their head coach. Okay, can I just put that out there?
That was
horrible. That was the worst thing we've done in the past 20 years. Sorry, don't mean to be like that, Adam Gage, but your weird press conference led to everything being weird during your time. So just like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm pissed, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. What did you think of that game? Did you like Kyler Murray?
Yeah, I mean, Kyler Murray has been electric ever since Call of Duty came out because all the jokes is Kyler Murray can't perform or play during Call of Duty season. So, hey, he's put those to bed as of right now, but the season pass does come out very soon. So, we'll see how he performs. And plus, he's an ambassador now for Call of Duty. So, hey.
Dude, he gets paid by that. Paid by Call of Duty just to play Call of Duty. What are we talking about here? What?
And he might be in the game too. But
what?
But as for the Jets, I'm a big believer in, play until you're mathematically eliminated.
Sure.
But I have not seen a lot that gives me hope for
Phil. I'm gonna give you a little mathematical thing right here. $47 million. Guess whose cap hit that is next year?
Rodgers.
Yep. So, I mean, as a Jets fan, I'm not done with him. I love Aaron Rodgers. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a hopeless Jets fan, Phil. Sorry to say, but I'd like Aaron Rodgers to do something. But at the same time, like this year, last year was a wrong step. This year wasn't the right coaching, and next year needs to be it, or it's donezo for you. Really, he's gonna retire after next year. You know what I mean? Like, just because the Jets are probably gonna draft somebody in this offseason. You know what I mean? Like, we'll probably be bad enough if we don't make the playoffs to draft somebody. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be a shock. No offense. It should not be a shock. Like, he's old. He's gonna have to retire or move on. It's unfortunate. And I like Aaron Rodgers, but like he has to play a lot better than that Arizona game. That if that Arizona game was his last game, imagine he gets injured and that was his last game of the season. That's a horrible taste in everybody's mouth. No one would want him to come back. Yeah. Like, I don't mean to be like that, but it's just that's how bad the season is.
A lot of Jets fans don't want him to come back already. So
no, but like it's just some of those feel like it's hard because like I'm telling my dad's like, man, I'm almost done with the season. I'm like, don't be a bandwagon fan. Don't be a fan for the first 3 months, for the first 2 weeks, and then like, oh, I don't care about them anymore because they lost their first 2 games. Like, there are ups and downs, and my dad was like, you know how old I am? You know how long these Jets have ruined my thing? I was just like, yeah.
I have Joe Namath, and that's it.
Yeah. And he was like
1 year.
He was like 5 for Joe Namath. He was like, you know what I mean? Like, he was young.
You think I got to enjoy Joe Namath?
Yeah. No. So like, yeah, honestly, like he met Wayne Corbett, and that was like a highlight in his Jets. It was like, I'm like, okay, I got you. I understand. I hear what you're saying. But he was like, we were talking about it. I was like, so Jets playoff chances probably not anymore, right? And he's just like, yeah, you can hope for the Jets to go to the playoffs. You can also hope Santa Claus comes down the chimney. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens first. You know what I mean? I think Santa Claus is going to come down that chimney.
For anyone who watches and is, of a younger audience, yes, Santa does come down and bring presents on Christmas.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
the Jets will not make the playoffs.
That was not an analogy of something won't happen or something is fake or real. Santa is real for a younger audience.
Santa is real.
Yeah, yes,
and he will come down before the Jets make the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes,
right now,
because he will and he is. So yeah, be good. People.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's also unfortunate. I bet Jalen Brunson to score 15 points. He has 4 at the half. So lovely.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
15 points.
I know, bro. That's normally automatic. I apologize for my boy. He doesn't know Central Jersey exists. That's why he's scoring so low. He's got his mind right.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So to Detroit and Houston, maybe. Let's go to
that. This was a very, very unique game. We haven't seen something since 1970 where a player throws 5 interceptions. Jared Goff, I think 3 or 4 in the first, and then 2 in the second half. It was crazy. They were down double digits at the end of the first half and then stormed back and won thanks to Mr. Jake Bates with the crazy field goal, barely clearing the uprights.
That was beautiful.
So, what's this game say more about the Lions and their ability to recover, or the Texans losing that lead and after forcing 5 interceptions on Mr. Jared Goff?
I don't mean to be like that, but I feel like it was the Lions coming back personally. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think the 5 interceptions was momentumous. You know what I mean? You should keep that lead, of course, but it's just, that game was so sweet. That game was like the icing on the cake. Like, of at least my weekend. I don't know. It was such a nice game to watch, and like low key, Phil, I feel like I should move to Detroit. And no one's ever said that, but like low key, like.
Yep,
Detroit's popping right now.
Who would want to go vacation? Who would want to go vacation in Detroit?
I mean, I might want to move there straight. I mean, it's.
I mean,
we got cold weather.
I would leave the Jets and Giants for Detroit as well. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't blame you for joining the bandwagon.
I mean, you got Ivy. I'm just. I don't mean to be like that, but no, I'm still rooting for my,
you got
the
the
same
Pistons,
teams.
So
yeah. I would still root for my same teams, but
you got the Tigers, so yikes.
Yeah, yikes. Facts. Although they're good this year, they're kind of good this year. But no, on to go back to it. I mean, realistically, I feel like this is Detroit coming back. I really watching that game in the bar. It was so fun. It was so captivating. The last 2 field goals, like, what about you, Phil? What do you think? Do you think Detroit or do you think Houston let up on a winnable game?
Yeah,
game was definitely winnable, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Honestly, there's jokes going around that the Detroit Lions just beat everyone's ass. But someone made a joke that, Mr. Dan Campbell said before the game, "Hey, let's fuck around with this team. Let's go down 20 and see what happens." I just feel like the Lions are trying just random shit this year. Hey, let's throw the
Dude,
Lions.
they're preparing for the playoffs, bro. They're
Yep.
preparing for the Chiefs.
They're preparing. They're preparing for every single possible case scenario. Down by 20, up by 20, blowout by 30. They're trying to get whatever scenarios they can because last year they made the playoffs. I don't know how long it was a drought for them. It was a while, so they want to make sure they're more prepared because last year's matchup against the 49ers was a meltdown, so they want to make sure they're more prepared for games like that. So, also, do we need to start having some conversations about CJ Stroud? Do you think he got a king crown too early?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I like CJ Stroud a lot. I mean,
people call him top 5 last year.
Nico Collins is still out, bro.
He might have been crowned too early, though.
If Nico Collins played in this game, they would have won this game by a lot more. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be like that, but they probably would have won this game by a lot more than letting up. I'm just like, maybe I'm wrong by that, but that's what I think. I don't know. If you want to know what Tom Brady, Randy Moss, it's Nico Collins, CJ Stroud. I don't mean to be like that.
I thought it was DeAndre Hopkins and Patrick Mahomes because he posted that on the story.
I don't. But I'm just saying, like, I think they're a stronger tandem than the other. I mean, personally, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think Hopkins is jumping the gate way too fast. Congrats on your first game. I think you'll have a lot of great games there. But like, who do you think will have more bigger games down the stretch?
Oh,
Travis Kelce or
Brunson just went down with an ankle injury.
Stop.
Are you watching the game?
No, I'm not watching the game. I'm talking to you.
I thought you were watching. Oh,
my TV's behind me. Damn it! Now I'll put on Hulu. But
he's holding his ankle. I mean,
I'll cry. Don't make me cry now.
He's walking. He's walking on his own accord, so that's good.
That doesn't matter.
He's heading to the locker room.
That's adrenaline.
Yeah.
Damn, motherfucker. Sorry, I don't mean to curse like that. I should Phil, blur that out.
Wait, audio. There you go. Because apparently, if we play like 5 seconds of an audio, copyright.
Really? Okay,
yep.
Gotcha. Understandable.
I learned that the hard way. But yeah, so
you should get copyrighted for cursing, low key.
Imagine.
I know.
That'd be crazy. Last game of the slate before I go into our pick'ems, Dolphins at Rams. So Tua get another game under his belt. The Rams finally getting their wide receiver duo back. This was very, very interesting. The Rams had more yards than the Dolphins, but who scored more points? The Dolphins. So basically, it was the story of Miami's red zone defense locking in. Because guess what? The Rams only scored field goals. They scored 5 field goals. So, hey, whoever had Mr. Cardi Party, congrats to you. But, yeah, the Rams are known to have a prolific offense, but it just couldn't get the job done in the red zone.
I know. I would. That blew my mind, Phil. I had Matthew Stafford 1+ touchdown. 2 of my parlays, and that really cost me. I need a piece of candy before I talk to you about the rest of this one. Ooh, let me tell you. There have been 2 quarterbacks on Monday night to not score a touchdown this year, and it was Patrick Mahomes and it was Matthew Stafford, and I picked both of those quarterbacks to throw a touchdown both of those nights. So. Need a sweet one before I talk about it. I don't know. I thought the Rams were a team that was contending, and now I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to feel about them. What do you think?
Ooh, Brooke Lopez, like that. Okay. Honestly, for the Rams, I think they'll put up a fight until the very end of the season, but I don't think they'll make the playoffs, or I think they'll be fighting for a wild card, but I think they barely miss it. So.
Okay. Hopefully they make the wild. I'm hoping they make a wild card.
I think it'll be the same for the Dolphins as well.
I hope not.
Because what? The Dolphins are 3-6. They're 2 games away from the wild card. The Broncos are 5-5.
Phil, I don't mean to get debatey with you right now, but I think Tua is an idiot.
Of how he tried to get the tackle?
Oh, absolutely. What are we talking about here, Phil?
It's not a debate.
What do we say? Okay, cool.
You just came back, so you want to.
No, and also I want to talk about how his running back has that safety helmet thing on, but he doesn't have the safety helmet thing on because he wants people to think he needs the safety helmet thing on. Like
it's just this at this point.
Like, when are we gonna look at that guy and be like, are we sure he can walk down the street by himself? You know what I mean? Like, are we okay with him? Like, I feel bad about it. Like, he keeps putting himself in these positions. You know what I mean? That, like, I don't mean to be like that, Phil, but I feel like the NFL should have a policy when it comes to concussions where if you have a concussion, that's one. If you have a second concussion, you're done for the year.
Ooh.
You know how many people it would upset?
I mean,
Oh, you're
he already
watching the
had.
replay? I'm watching the replay too.
Ooh.
Yeah, he stepped on his foot. He's good. Don't worry about it.
Hope so.
Those are
But
Kobe's.
but I think with the Dolphins, the Bengals are better than them, and I think the Broncos are better than them. So I think one of those two teams. Hey, we might have a Chargers playoff berth, which is gonna be crazy. They're 6-3, which pain for us.
Phil, I don't want to talk about the Chargers.
Also, I do want to say it, and I told you so because
So what?
We should have picked the Bears.
What are you talking about?
The Bears
to do
under
that?
8.5.
Okay, yeah, but their defense was good though, was it not?
But they're 4-5 right now, and they have one of the toughest schedules remaining in the league.
You said okay, so we'll see if they make it to under 8.5. We probably won't, and you're probably right. We probably should have went with them. But hey, I didn't want to bet against that defense. Okay, and
well,
that was scary.
It's a good thing it's a full team. Not
Bill,
just
who picked the
defense.
Chargers? Who picked the Chargers?
Me.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't my first. It wasn't my first option. I only picked the Chargers because you declined on the Bears.
Yeah, but like you didn't have to pick Chargers. I'm just saying. Did I not say Harbaugh? Did I not say Harbaugh was going to turn shit around?
Yeah, but you also did agree as well after.
Oh my god!
But hey, that's the recap. We're gonna get into our absolutely.
Let's get it.
I should have separate bet on the Bears. I should have.
Phil, don't hate our bets. Don't hate our bets now.
No, I'm mad I didn't put the Bears as a solo bet myself.
Phil, you can still bet futures.
Yeah, but I don't know what the odds will be for under 8.5 now for the Bears. It was plus money.
Yeah, now it's not anything. Yeah, now it's not plus at all. It's definitely minus.
So hey, we usually do a pick'ems for the weeks. We didn't do it last week because obviously I think we switched NFL days to Thursday. So we're gonna do it this time around. I'm gonna do a little countdown and we can do our pick'ems. I just gotta pull them up real quick.
No, we did. We just did them live.
Yeah, we did them live. Yeah, we didn't do it we didn't have a separate video for it.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're explaining to the people now. Sorry about it.
Sorry OG. Oh no, that's Paul. Never mind. So yeah, gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1. Yo, welcome back to Baller Central with your boys, myself and John. We are here to give you our Week 11 pick'ems, sponsored by whoever drink that is. Actually, no, we're not sponsored by Coca-Cola. We wish, but hey, if Coca-Cola, if you're watching this, hit us up. Also Crunch as well. So because we know how much John
Nestle's,
right?
I'm just Nestle's.
So we're here to do our Week 11 pick'ems. If you're new here, welcome to Ball Central. Make sure you like and comment down below, subscribe, and put notifications so you know when we upload on content like this. So with that being said, John, are you ready?
I'm sort of ready. I'm watching the Knicks, but let's go.
Yeah. We saw Jalen Brunson hurt his ankle, so hopefully speedy recovery. Washington at Philly, Thursday Night Football. OG? Let's go, OG. 2 3s. Thank you. I needed that. Okay, sorry. I also did bet on this game, so sorry for the distraction. Okay, so
I did not. Let's go.
Oh, wow, surprise. Okay, Washington at Philly. Who we got? But Thursday Night Football.
I'll take Philly.
I agree. I think. Did they play at Washington yet, or is this their first game of the matchup?
First game of the matchup.
Yeah, I think the Commanders and Eagles split here. They both went on home, and I'll go Philly as well.
Cool. Next game.
Next up is Indy at New Jersey.
I know I started this podcast off with realizations, but the hope never dies. Give me the New York Jets, baby. Let's go. Yeah,
I'm gonna agree. I just think with the problems the Colts are facing with the quarterback issue with Flacco and Anthony Richardson, I don't trust that offense, and I think the Jets bounce back here.
If Anthony Richardson plays, the Colts will win.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't believe that 100%.
Really? You don't? I think if the Jets defensive line can get to Flacco, we'll be fine. Yeah. But Jonathan Taylor's going to be a problem. So, like, if you imagine that read option, like Kyler Murray had,
Joe Flacco's the better passer, but AR is the better athlete. That's my thing. Because I think you're screwed either way. So.
No, I think we can get to the quarterback easy. I just don't think we can get to the athlete.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying as for the Colts because I think
Oh, got you.
I just think that you get better passing with Flacco, but you don't have much mobility to extend plays. But with Anthony Richardson, you get that extending plays, but you don't have much accuracy with passing because
So it's like a double-edged sword of the same kind. I get what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Sorry about it.
Next up, one of the games of the week. Whew, we have absolutely goody AFC North rivalry, Ravens at Steelers.
Who are you picking? I'll let you go first. You agreed with me twice.
Honestly,
that's why I was questioning you, Phil.
I think they usually split, and I believe the Ravens have been hot. I think they're down. I think they're up for a down game. I think the Steelers win at home here. I think they split. So yeah, give me the Steelers.
Oh, I like that. That is damn. I like that. I was thinking Steelers myself, but you know what I said at the beginning of the broadcast? What I said at the beginning of the show? Lamar Jackson for MVP again. Give me Lamar Jackson. Show him why you should be MVP, Lamar. Go off. That defense is hard. If he puts up serious points against that defense twice this year, you really can't argue there's anyone in his realm. No offense. I don't mean to be like that. Like Patrick Mahomes hasn't played one solid game this year against a great defense that has blown away anyone's mind. You know what I mean? Like this is a top 3, top 5 defense. If Lamar Jackson puts out, he should win MVP again. So I'm gonna go Lamar. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Next up,
sorry about it.
Yep. Hey, all good. Next one, a pretty easy one. Minnesota at Tennessee.
Are they at Pittsburgh?
Yeah, that Pittsburgh. Yes.
Damn. That's unfortunate for me. All right, never mind.
Minnesota at Tennessee. I got Minnesota.
Whatever, Phil. We'll agree again. Minnesota it is. I can't pick Tennessee.
Next up, the Jameis Winston Bowl. Cleveland at New Orleans. Ooh. This is going to be a goodie. Oh, the next Jalen Brunson's back. Yay.
I know. I see it. I feel like this is a trap game.
Honestly, Myles Garrett masterclass. Give me Cleveland. I think with that weekend Saints O-line, I think he's going to have a field day.
You're right. You know what? Give me the Saints. I don't care for Cleveland. They probably will. I mean, that secondary for Cleveland's good too, so maybe they pick up Derek Carr a couple times. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to disagree with you. So give me the Saints. Let's see what's up. Let's root for Lawrence's team.
I just want to disagree with you. It's crazy.
We can't keep these pick'ems the same exact thing, Phil. Every week it's like we go like 10 out of 13 we agree on. Phil, I gotta disagree with you sometimes. Give me Derek Carr in the trap game.
So choose Jacksonville.
Are they in Cleveland? They're in Cleveland?
They're at New Orleans.
Okay, yeah, give me Derek Carr all day. I don't care.
Next up, Jacksonville at Detroit. Pick Jacksonville, John. Go ahead. I dare you to. I got Detroit, though. Yeah, go ahead. Pick Jacksonville. Oh, disagree with me. Please do.
You know how Detroit go in the Super Bowl. I'll go Detroit here.
There we go.
Detroit here. Hey, Phil, don't tempt me, Phil. Last week, did I not say the Patriots are going to beat Chicago? Is that not what happened?
You did.
I'm just saying.
Next up, Green Bay at Chicago. I got Green Bay. I can't trust the Chicago offense. Maybe they just fired their OC, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Green Bay is just the more complete team on both sides of the ball, so I'm going Green Bay.
Yeah, I can't pick Chicago. Sorry about it. It's like picking the Jets. You know what I mean? You can only do that for one franchise. Yep. So
I learned my lesson yesterday.
I'll pick against the Giants too. I don't even know who they play this week. They're on a bye. Pick against them. All right.
Next up, we have Las Vegas at Miami. Give me Miami. Easy.
I'd like to say Vegas, but who do they have? I mean, they're tanking for a quarterback, right? They're tanking for Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, give me Miami. Phil, we have to agree because some of these teams are pathetic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's easier for me. Next up, Rams at New England. This could be a sort of trap game for the LA Rams.
No, I like the LA Rams here.
They're at New England. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go New England this game.
Okay, cool.
I think the defense
like
gets I think the defense gets to the Rams. So
it's not very tanky of you. That's not very tanky of you.
I honestly, like I said, I'm happy either way, but I would like San Fran to win this division, please, because I have a bet on them to win the division. So yeah, I need the Rams to lose. So
okay.
I need the Rams and Cardinals to lose as well. So next up, Atlanta at Denver. I think Atlanta bounces back here because they need a big bounce back after losing to the Saints.
Yeah. How is Atlanta's run defense? Is it good?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay, so yeah, then I'll go Atlanta here.
See, next up we have Seattle at San Fran. You know where I'm going with what I just said, so I'm going to San Fran.
Go San Fran as well. Let's not debate it. Let's just not debate it. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
As much as we like Seattle, we're just not going
to
unless they're playing against a nobody team.
Next up, probably the game of the week: Kansas City at Buffalo.
They haven't lost yet. Everyone's rooting for them to lose. They're in Buffalo?
Yep.
I don't know if there's a way Kansas City gets out of there with a win. Like, Bills Mafia would... you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Although it's not cold yet, so it's like Buffalo doesn't have that edge.
Honestly,
you're going Buffalo?
We've seen this story the last couple of years. Buffalo wins in the regular season, and when they face the Chiefs, they lose in the playoffs. I think we're going to see the same story here once again.
Same story again?
Buffalo ends their perfect season, but then once they get matched up in the playoffs, the Chiefs get their revenge. So I'm going Buffalo.
If they win this game, does the Chiefs go undefeated?
Honestly, I think they might.
Wow. That's insane. I'll go Buffalo too. Let's hope for that to not happen.
In the last two games of the week, Cincinnati at the Chargers. This is going to be a nasty game. It might be like, I feel like this might be maybe no, because I feel like the Chargers offense is but their defense is good. This might be a low scoring game in our hands.
Give me Cincinnati.
Yeah, there's no way Cincinnati can afford to go 4-7.
Yep.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
You won't make the playoffs at that point.
Yeah, it'll be 9-7, 10-7. Yeah, there's no way you win that many games in a row. Yeah, I think the Bengals need to get this one here. I got Cincy as well. And the last game, I don't think we should even go over this one. Houston at Dallas, the Battle of Texas.
Can I say something? Why is this game a Monday Night Football game? Like if the Jets got demoted from Sunday night, why couldn't somebody have just been moved today? You know what I'm saying?
They should move Kansas City and Buffalo to this.
They should. That's what I'm saying. They should definitely move Kansas City Buffalo to this because I'm pretty sure they play at 1 or something, right?
They play
some ridiculous number. Oh, they play 4. Then somebody has a really good game at 1. I don't know who it is, but
I think it's Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Okay, that's probably what it is. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Yep. But I don't know. Of course I'm gonna go Houston here because the Cowboys can't afford blinders or whatever. You know what I mean? So like it doesn't matter. But what do you think of Jerry Jones throwing his team under the bus? We didn't talk about it.
I mean, it's Jerry Jones. He's gonna hold everyone accountable but himself.
Do you think he's gonna fire the head coach this year?
He's probably gonna have to. He's gonna fire everyone but himself.
Do you think he re-signed CD? Or they already did, right?
They already extended. Yeah.
They're extended.
I think it's only Micah now.
Oh, okay. Which is not. It's not good that he threw Mike McCarthy under the bus too. That's a little bad. I'm gonna go. Yeah, no doubt about it. Give me Houston here. They just have a better team overall.
Yep, I agree. So hey, that is our pick'ems. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you let us know who you have winning down below in the comments. Make sure you like the video as well. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Baller Central. Yeah. So hey,
if whatchamacallit plays instead of Cooper Rush, could they win?
No.
Not even if you play, not even if you try. Like, give them a whole game.
They lose regardless.
God.
Regardless, I think they lose regardless, in my opinion.
Trey Lance.
Yep.
I'll give Trey Lance a little. Yo, do you think the Cowboys trade for Kyler Murray after this year?
Nah. I think you don't draft Marvin Harrison Jr. to start over. I think they keep Kyler Murray.
Okay, I got you. That's a valid point. You could always go out and get somebody else, though. You know what I mean? Like they had Fitzgerald for years. You know what I mean? When they tried to work out Matt Leinart, and then Kurt Warner was there. Oh, dude, that was so good. Such a great time to be alive.
Yeah. So hey, that is the end of the show. John, last words before we head out.
For the people out there that feel bad for Matt Leinart, don't feel bad for him because he married an insanely smart actress lawyer who is crazy cool. And they make funny TikToks. So, yeah.
Oh, Jared McKinnon almost dunked on 2 Knicks. Oh,
did he?
Imagine.
I'm behind. Okay. You need to chill out. You need to chill out.
You wanted to play well so badly. He almost dunked on Hart and OG. Oh my God, that would have been crazy. If he got
Dude,
that.
he's a bad man. He's a bad little rookie. God damn.
For me, hey, we're trying to end the year with 300 subs on both channels on YouTube for our pod and for our gaming. So hey, make sure you check out our links. Check out our socials so you're up to date with everything we do. We have some of our stuff down here as well. Follow all the guys' channels as well. They're grinding, doing their own thing. So make sure you check out what they do as well. Shout out John, photographer, Elijah, musician, all the other stuff. Our guy, Waleed, musician, anime creator, and more. So, hey, a lot of very talented people on this pod. Thankful for every single one of them. So, hey, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Me and John are going to enjoy the rest of this Knicks and Sixers game. Maybe we might do some stuff, including with playback down the road. And, hey, that has been the pod. And we are out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
Hey. Look, the Sega days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless. Bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Back up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you for you. My mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.